This is Brutal Wrestling Entertainment. This is Maxwell Travers along with Jared Sin, Hammerlock Hank, Gavin Rothschild, Double R Rob Ratliff, and special guest Gerald Horton. I guess we're going over BHL first.
Holiday Cycle, number 46, Bounty Hunter League. My home, my happiness, my happy place. Your league champion, 10 free matches in the BHL from No More Excellence, IWA icon Gilbert Arroyo. Not a lot of love for nearly made excitement. Enemy. Your TV champion following close behind, same stable and all, Dominant Factor Pain. Your Central Plains champion out of Order PPA. Oh, the pig himself. Your Sin champion, Tusk the Warrior. Your East Coast champion out of the Academy of Sin, Nicodemus. Yeah, shockingly enough. Your Great Lakes champion out of the Bad News Crew, Little Biggs. My favorite little guy. Your Mid-Atlantic champion out of NME, Dominant Factor Chaos. And NME's best friend, your Northeast champion out of Order, Duff Dugan, the Orange Menace.
Yeah.
Your Pacific Northwest champion out of NME, Dominant Factor Rage. Man, NME won a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, they did.
Your Rocky Mountains champion out of the Bad News Crew, Dirty David Trotter. Look, you know what? I don't think Captain Raspberry there can say anything because if I'm not mistaken, you were inactive this tour. So, yeah, shock and surprise, gasp, whatever. Shame. You're being shamed right now. Your Southeast champion out of the PPA, Tasha Paul. Your Southwest champion out of the Bad News Crews, one Christopher Anarchy.
Yeah.
Little shit.
Big shit.
Your West Coast champion, and one of my personal favorites. This was her last tour, her victory run, and she'll take home the gold. Pinky. Your League Tag Team Champions, winning 5 free matches out of NME, Jammin' Jamaican Assassin and Suicidal Soviet Assassin. Your TV Tag Team Champions out of the PPA Order, Porkenstein the Monster and Igor. Your League 6-Man Champions out of the Bad News Crew, Dirty David Trotter, Christopher Anarchy, and Little Biggs. And your TV 6-Man champions out of the PPA, Doc Porkenstein the Monster, and Igor. Your Battle Royal champion and somebody that's really trying to fuck up my Ultimate Sin Championship run is Tusk the Warrior.
And the crowd goes, wow.
Take 23 matches and shove it, Tusk. We're looking at, what was that, 51 cards. A modest showing for an Iron Division. I'm pretty happy. 20 entrants into the Battle Royal. Got a lot of big changes coming up. We've got our first pay-per-view coming up in February. That'll be My Bounty Valentine. All of the titles will be up for grabs except for the Ultimate Sin belt. That is not on the right cycle. So those that are contending for the belt will be contending at the pay-per-view. The belt will be defended after, which surprisingly enough is also a bounty run. So we have a pay-per-view followed by a bounty run. Warrior's still the Ultimate Sin champion. Somebody, for the love of God, beat him. Obviously, Suicidal Soviet Assassin couldn't do it because Tusk, for some reason, decided to pull a freaking 498 or something out of his ass. We look towards Trash Talk. Look at that. Savage Owl all this time was Barnabas Slade?
Oh my God.
You would have never figured that out. Bunch of people still don't like Inchai Hernando, and I don't know why.
I don't know why that is. What the hell did he ever do to anybody?
Alcott, give him a break. The dominant factors are picking on him. All of pretty much enemies picking on him, and He's just a lovable, goofy guy.
I know him and Duff. The Duff loves him.
If you get a chance, read the Truff Gambit. I'm not going to really go into too much. Let's just say the Truff had made a deal that Duff shouldn't refuse. Yeah.
Interesting stuff there. And Duff needs allies.
He's allies.
And he's waging a 2-man war against NME, and that's not very smart.
And Duncan Graves.
They need a nose job.
The Trough, those are beautiful women. I can't believe you said that.
It's not like they're snaggletooth women, I don't think.
Those are beautiful women.
Or is that being sober or drunk?
Both.
Okay, that answered my question.
It's Duff. He's drunk all the time. So.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I remember Duff in the LSL, every time he breathed, somebody lit a match, his breath was on fire.
Yes, Duff has a history.
Yeah.
Your leaders of the BHL, your champions of war is Shackles Malone. Pestilence, now that she has been absent for 2 cycles, has now gone, shockingly enough, to Little Dead Rotting Hood, and she will be taking on the winner of the Battle Royal this tour for the Pestilence division. So the women will have a new champion this tour, and hopefully they'll beat the Little Dead Woman next tour. Death was vacated when... I can't remember who they were. They ended up leaving altogether. Scott Guerin is who it was. I can't remember who.
TB.
Oh, that's
The
right.
boys
The boys
are
are back
back.
in town.
Yeah.
Yep. They all left, and he had
Boys
the
left
death
town.
Yep, the boys are gone. And your famine champion right now is Dominant Factor Smoke. The Ultimate Sin champion, obviously, Tusk the Warrior. That's awful. He is the inaugural winner, and yet nobody has beaten him. I hope you all feel bad.
All I got to say is look at NME and all these other people. Can't touch the man.
That's right.
When you're the best, you're the best.
There's always someone out there, though.
To be the man, you have to beat the man.
Your Cain and Abel tag team champions are Shackles Malone and Cell Block Charlie. And at the pay-per-view, they will be taking on, I believe, Suicidal Soviet Assassin and Jammin' Jamaican Assassin is who won. They beat Doc Porkenstein and Igor. We have some revamping of the commissioner report coming up this tour and a lot of other goodies. So enjoy that reading, and we'll move on because I know BBL needs about an hour and a half worth of their own fucking time.
The gorgeous Amazon League.
Oh, yeah.
Who's the commissioner of that dirt merchant company?
Oh, no.
Will Travers.
The perfect champion is Fallon Luna.
Thanks for starting that, Kevin.
You got the
Thank you.
French quarter. Oh, you're welcome. French quarter champion is the Goddess Megasus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like-
Megasus. Sounds like a
Looks like-
freaking stomach disorder.
Yeah, looks like Miss Tuna also won the Battle Royal for the GAL.
Oh, good for her.
And we got the Ladies Legend champion is the Mangler, Marjorie Brocius.
Wasn't that some sort of real color?
Brocius? Sure.
Yeah,
The
sure.
Oz Academy champion from the Order, Celine Bloodrose. I remember that skank.
Yeah. What a
Uh, Yeah. Stardom champion is Brawlin Lynn Brocios. Brocious, whatever. I don't care. Bellatrix champion, Christy Boom Boom Geraldson. Pro Wrestling Eve champion, Jamie Graffiti. The NCW Femme Fatale champion is Evil Van Chaos. The Glow champion is Lady Godiva. The Shimmer champion is also from the Order, Sunny Rose.
Yeah.
Got the WoW champion is Destiny. Dirty Sanchez Leon. And
No.
the Shine champion is the sensational Sydney Reinhard. GAL Tag Team Champions, we got Brawlin, Lynn, whatever. You guys go ahead and handle that one.
What's the matter with you?
Since I keep pronouncing it wrong. Her and the Mangler. And then the TV Tag Champions, Beatrix Van Chaos and Ursula Van Chaos. GAL
DVC stands for.
What's that?
What do you think DVC stands for? Dirty Van Chaos.
I could think of a different word, but
Dirty
wait a minute. Those are both words.
yeah. 6-man chance: Evil Van Chaos, Beatrix Van Chaos, and Ursula Van Chaos.
That's a lot of work.
And then the GAL TV 6 women champions: Savannah Del Rey, Josephine Del Rey, and Caroline Del Rey.
And we only had 16 cards.
Oh, man.
Get those cards
So-
out, baby.
What else we got going on? What's this IWA Women's Wrestling Presents 2023 Contest of Champions? Tim, what is that?
Oh, that is something that I accepted on the behalf of my league. It is a thing that Wade Reinhardt is doing for women's leagues.
Winners of each category will be awarded 25 free matches and $250K.
Yeah.
Year-long event.
Year-long event. Copy that. Check the bulletin for all the rules. Yes.
He says he'll do points through the whole year, so yeah.
Gotcha.
Trying to look at the Woo girls here, and I'm trying to figure out what this one girl's doing in front of the tree.
Really don't.
Really don't.
Oh, the Christmas tree?
No, she's not doing the Christmas tree, because that would be
No,
weird.
she's standing in front of it.
No, it's the one that's standing on to the side next to the steps. Like, she must be like the size of Little Bigs.
I thought you were talking about the one that looks like she's taking a dump. But
That's the one I'm talking about.
Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, yeah. She's standing right in front of the steps.
Oh, okay, I see.
Dropping it like it's hot over by the Christmas tree.
Double deuce.
Gotcha.
That's
Okay.
Hey, it's up to you guys.
We're in the Louisiana Swamp League where anything can happen in the swamp. And this gentleman here has definitely shown that things like that can happen. He's our world swamp champion in the LSL. That's DOD Order Ricky the Fox Steamboat.
Ugh. God, that's disgusting.
Boo.
What's that boo track?
Yeah. And our American Extreme Champion won this from the Battle Royal, and it is DOD Order Violent Victoria Red.
What, do you have like 5 wrestlers in this league?
I
Yeah.
think he has all the wrestlers in this league.
Okay, and our King of the South champion is AOD Roadkill Rodriguez. Congratulations.
Love that name.
Oh, yeah.
Who is AOD?
Yeah, what is AOD?
Who ran over it?
Amazon.
Army of Darkness.
Oh, okay. And this one person doesn't surprise me. They're back on the title page. Our Southern Heritage champion, OLE El Hijo de Mildimos.
You know,
Ole.
bravo for even pronouncing that.
And our primetime elite champion from DOD Order, Test of the Fox Red. Brass knuckle champion from BNC, Bilko the Clown.
Good job, little shit.
That's right.
Little part.
And I know Rob's going to be proud of this. Our Colossal Fear champion from DOD Order, Catfish John. Congratulations. Well, and our North American champion from DOD Order, the Darkness, Matthew Stamboli.
Yeah, that would be me. I need to switch to Order.
Yeah. Get the DOD off there. Okay, and the Iron Fist champion from the Battle Royal is Order Mad Max Red Wolf. And our First Blood champion from Order is the Worst Nightmare, Timothy Stamboli.
Who?
To the Stamboli brothers, both of them are on the title page. That's awesome.
Boo.
Fart.
Our Southern Hardcore champion from AOD is Main Event. Congratulations. Our Barbed Wire champion from Order is Hardcore Jeannie Lane.
I'll give it up for Jeannie Lane. I remember her.
Yeah, she's very, very good competitor. Great, great in the ring. That's all of our singles champions. She's one woman. They don't call her hardcore for nothing.
Ugh.
And so now we go to our tag team. Our league champion, and they have been on a roll. And they win another 5 free matches, and that's from Virus, Khan, and ME Killer Carl Kowalski. Congratulations.
That's the Hot Dog Brothers.
Oh, yeah. And our TV tag team champions from Order, Big Papa Red and Big Mama Red. That doesn't surprise me. They're back on the tag team page. Congrats.
Yay!
Boo.
Oh, God.
Yay!
And now we go to our 6-man. And these people have been on a roll. They win 5 free matches for being the league 6-man champions. Virus, White Phoenix, Nina Schmidt, Judy Sessions, and Jamie Wolf. Congratulations.
They got some of the best trash talk ever.
Oh, yeah.
I know that guy.
And for our TV 6-man champions, they are BNC Brutal Billy Coolidge, Max Wreckage, and Jack's Wreckage. Congratulations.
All right, little shit.
Little fart.
And our Battle Royal winner, this is no surprise either, is Order Ricky the Fox Steamboat.
Yeah.
He's been on a roll.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Rob Radcliffe, we just beat his ass.
Yeah.
Because
And
when we get to BWE events, you guys are all going to really want to beat his ass then, but that's for later.
and our top 10 is looking strong too. Top 10 wrestlers who are back in the top 10, so they are contenders for some good titles. Notice that. And also we have some surprises coming up due to all you gentlemen are aware of the LSL Texas Heavyweight title, right?
Yeah.
I know Catfish John has competed for that title. For the LSL Texas title, as you know, Eric Fontaine has held on to that title for quite a while. But from what he did, what was going on, because since he was the LSL Gauntlet Swamp champion, and he also still is the G-Force champion, he felt it wasn't fair for him to have 3 titles. So he went to Aurora Storm's office and decided to vacate the LSL Texas title because he wanted to see competitors like Catfish John and a lot of other ones well-deserving who deserve to have a chance at that title. So this next cycle coming up, the match has been signed. Originally, it was going to be a one-on-one match in Ultimate X, but Catfish John and another individual wanted their shots, and they were well-deserving because they've been on a roll. And so it'll be at the next cycle in Ultimate X. It'll be, if I'm remembering right, it will be Catfish John versus War Goddess versus Killer Carl Kowalski. And another, I'm trying to think who the other individual is that's going to be in it too, but it will be for the vacant LSL Texas Heavyweight title. So next cycle,
my guys.
yeah, I'm going to leave the 4th one as a surprise. So That way, it'll be good. So Ultimate X, a new champion, LSL Texas champion, will be crowned.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I wish luck to Catfish John, to War Goddess, to Killer Carl, and the surprise opponent who will be in there. Because we got to keep our fans guessing. We got to keep them going, and we'll do that. We want to make the LSL a pretty darn good league. We want to keep it up. And as for the trash talking, we don't have very much trash talking, it seems like, anymore. And I do encourage people to trash talk a lot more. That's what makes the wrestling so much better. I mean, Jamie Wolf talked, Eric Fontaine talked, War Goddess talked. So we've got we have different people talking. Pastor Toby Wyatt. I mean, it's just, we need to have more trash talk because that's what makes the league good. We used to have it all the time. And hopefully we might have some returns too of managers who have been not here for a very long time. So hopefully that comes true. So, like anything can happen in the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Including DOD Order having a good cycle, it seems.
Yeah, they really did have a good cycle. I'm really impressed with DOD because they're kind of the wrestlers that you don't want to discount at all. You don't want to leave them out in the cold because definitely they can come back with a vengeance. They have this cycle, and like I say, Ricky the Fox Steamboat has definitely proved he is a great champion. I mean, he won the Battle Royal. He still has his World Swamp title. I see him possibly getting his junior. Is he still junior heavyweight champion?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
From what
so
I
he's
hear, yeah.
okay, and he's got his hands full next cycle, I believe, in a junior heavyweight title match, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I forgot who the opponent was, but yeah, he got his hands full.
Yeah, he's got his hands full definitely. And Tim, you were mentioning the LSL World Diamond Drop title. Will that be defended this cycle, or is that going to wait for a pay-per-view?
Eric Fontaine will get his shot this cycle.
Oh, and I know he's really hyped up for getting that shot at that title because it's been so long since he's had that. He is the first Grand Slam champion that we had there, held every commissioner's title there was, and he wants to try to set that record again. And that is something to do. That's kind of hard to do. I mean, we've had some other people become Grand Slam champions and leave it at that, but to repeat it, that is the toughest thing to do.
Yeah.
That sounds tough.
Yeah, but we've got so many good wrestlers in this league that are really good, that come out of nowhere, win titles, and showing that they want to be here. And I know definitely for the Texas heavyweight title, the LSL, I know Catfish John definitely is hungry for that. He's mentioned he wants that title. He's had so many shots, and it just seems like just when he's there, he said to me, it's like slips right through his fingers. Well, maybe this cycle will be his cycle for that, because he's fought real hard to stay in the rankings of the LSL Texas heavyweight division, and he's proven, I want that belt, and that's what we need.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Catfish. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to destroy you in this match.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely will be a good Ultimate X match for that. And people ask, and I've had fans ask me, "What's that is? What is Ultimate X? What do you do? Do you grab an X?" No, you don't grab an X. The title is going to be up 15 feet in the air, and you have 4 ring ropes at the very top where you've got to climb up there and climb those ropes and grab that title and come down with it. And that's the hardest thing to do. Ultimate X will take a lot out of you.
Okay, let's get on to the next league. BBL.
The BBL.
Oh, this one should have put Hank and a tizzy. Look at that front page of loveliness.
Hey, gentlemen, I've got to step out and everything. I want to say thank you for having me on and everything, and for letting me do the ratings for the LSL. And I'd like to do this again sometime soon.
Certainly.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
All
Great,
right.
great representation from the LSL.
So thank you. I appreciate it, guys. You guys have a great night, and I will talk to you soon.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Have a good
Sounds
one.
good.
Now on to the backbone of the BWE.
I'm glad he said it.
Time.
The bloodbath time. What issue are we on? 527? It's been around that long? Yeah.
Yes.
How about your league champion? Back from the dead. 10 free wins. Royal Family of Doom? Pale Moon. Your TV champion? Oh, and a little bit of love. Come on, Hank. Tell him how much you love Alice in Chains.
Well, she has done fabulous this year. And we will have the end of year awards. And I think it'll be a pleasant surprise for Alice in Chains where she ranks.
You're a Central Plains champion? Oh, do you want to take this one, Gavin?
Oh, absolutely. The Central Plains champion is none other than myself, Gavin Rothschild, the lead agent.
To the stars.
Overall good looking man.
Gavin Rothschild has had a great year also. And yeah, we'll talk about that later.
You're East Coast
got
champion?
toilet paper.
What do you say? Something
You know
about
what?
meat?
Hey, listen, you know what? How much eye cash do you get for winning a title?
None.
Because Gavin, myself,
5,000, something like that.
I'm gonna donate mine to pay for Rob's light bill over there. As you can see, he's alone in the dark over there. I'm gonna pay for his light bill for the month.
Your East Coast champion out of NME, Sinister Sean Brutal. Followed with your Great Lakes champion out of the NME, FedEx Bobby Brutal. Oh,
These
and look,
Brutals are pretty good. These Brutal brothers.
one of the best women wrestler returns to the Bloodbath League, your Mid-Atlantic champion, Edsel Frost.
I just got to jump in for a minute. Izzy Rose's retirement was really sad for the BBL, a great competitor, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But in her place comes Edsel Frost. The BBL's greatness does not stop.
Yeah, you got kind of lucky on that push.
Yeah, screw you.
The rose amidst the trailer park.
Yep. I couldn't have put it better myself. Your Northeast champion? Oh, God.
Oh,
The Sultan of Sleaze himself, Casanova Lane. The Velvet Fog himself. But that means something completely different to him. You know, the fact that you're trying to puke only shows me how much I know you have that fat head hanging over your...
I was gonna say I
didn't
think he was puking. I just thought he was unloading on the poster.
I was going to say, there are a couple possibilities there.
Oh, shit, he's back in the dark. Your Pacific Northwest champion? The Royal Family of Doom's Dire Wolf. Your Rocky Mountains champion, and it's about time she does something for the name of the Sin family, Jamie Sin.
Yes.
Your Southeast champion out of the House of Pancakes, the Patriot. Your Southwest champion, again out of the Associates of Rothschild and Sin, Sammy Hagar. Your West Coast champion out of DOD PPA, the Fastball Louis Ratcliffe. Your League Tag Team Champions winning 5 free matches, MTG and Big Thad. It's about time they made their way back to the tag team scene.
Yay!
Yeah, they've been kind of sloughing a little bit lately.
Sloughing. Ugh. Your TV Tag Team Champions out of NME, Thunderlord and Deathhawk. It's kind of scary names. Deathhawk. Your League 6-Man Champions, The Machine,
Masquerado.
Sure. That's not what I was going to say, but cool.
Close enough.
And Tomax Firefly. Your TV 6-Man champions out of the NME, Thunderlord, Deathhawk, and Ghost Rider. And your Battle Royal winner, winning 31 free matches. B.A. Fox.
Okay, BBL has got a lot going on over this next cycle. We have the finish of the best of 11, or the bloody 11, was completed with Alpha Male beating Louis Ratcliffe. So we have another one coming up. If you're interested in being part of that, then show some interest by promoting your wrestler and an opponent in your next trash talk. The winner of the best 11 gets a shot at the King of Hardcore title. Now, Izzy Rhodes, which is one of my favorite female characters of all time, sadly she's retiring. And so tears. But as a result, she's giving up the Battle Royal Championship, and we're dividing that into men and women's. So the winner of the Bloody Battle Royal, the man and woman who trash talk will win the top. Well, the top strat that trash talks will win each of those titles going forward. And you have to check it out. We have a lot of stuff coming forward in 2023. There will be some changes, not huge changes, but little changes, or change in our bulletin. Some of our competitions. We're going to put some more emphasis on.
Way to throw out a few more systems in there.
On stables. We're going to see if RFD, which has been dominant, has a competitor there, and I'm looking at NME as maybe one of those. As of today, before the and obviously there has been some scheduling snafus. So Christmas Havoc is in January rather than in December or holidays. But our King of Hardcore is the Patriot. Hounds of Hell tag is Alpha Male and the Patriot. Battle Royal is Izzy Rhodes, which we already talked about. TV Doom is Sinister Sean Brutal. Ghidorah 6-Man is Corporal Punishment, Mr. Smith, and Pork Rind.
Oh yeah, let me add one more thing on here before we go on to your next little announcement. And don't worry, Alpha Male and the Patriot. I plan on taking my titles back.
There you go. The challenge has been set.
Alpha Male. Ever since Casanova took his old lady into the other room, he's been kind of quiet.
Been off his game, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah. That is gonna. I think there's a fight brewing there. Hopefully, there's a fight brewing there.
Yeah, he might be scared.
We'll find out. Queen of Hardcore, Marissa WrestleFest. Hounds of Hell Women's Tag, Alyssa Chains and Sammy Hagar.
Did you just say Alyssa Chains?
Allison Chains.
Alistair Loser.
How the hell did you say her name?
Allison.
There you go. She has been dominant this year, so we'll see what happens there. TV Doom, Swinezilla. And our current point, and our point leader is Blood Moon. So we're going to have the announcement of all end of the year awards. Next cycle, they will be posted in the bulletin, and then we'll go over them obviously on the next radio show.
Thank you.
Some of the trash talk we want to look at. Cobra Riley Orton popped into the BBL this cycle. Is already calling out Dire Wolf. I'm not sure that's really smart. Sinister Sean Brutal keeps talking smack talk, but so far he's backed it up. He's still the TV Doom champion. FedEx Bobby Brutal calling out Skype. My question is as dominant as RFD has been, Enemy outside of the BBL has just dominated everything. Can RFD take down Enemy this year? We'll see. And then, of course, what you guys just talked about is Casanova Lane and Alpha Male's gal. There's some shit going on there.
Ain't that right? You're talking about his face.
I think we might have a big battle coming on there. And Alpha Male's girl is denying a lot of it, so we'll see what's true and what's not. And then Gavin bringing in Edsel Frost. That is a big steal for BBW, bringing in Edsel Frost. I think that's going to just boost the women's division here. Again, Royal Family looking strong. See what they can do. And then Timothy Clark and Matsuhiro
Matsuhiro Makashi.
Yep, that dude. They both won a title shot, and they both been very, very vocal about it. And I just want to point out the way to get your title shot, not the easiest way, but we've changed things up a little bit to make a little bit things more fluid, so we get a little bit more build up for the title. But on the pay-per-view, which will be Christmas Havoc this cycle, the top 4 strats, the Trash Talk, will all be in the number 1 contender tournament. So if you want that title shot, Trash Talk and get yourself a strat. And then, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said, do it.
And then we got to figure who the greatest pig is. We have War Pig and Pigface battling it in a first blood match at the pay-per-view. Who is the best pig? And then we'll cover this a little bit more in the BWE at the very end. But Trapper Jessie Blue won the Queen of the Deathmatch tournament.
Yay!
In the BBL. That also, which comes up in, I think it's the next pay-per-view, she'll be put in the Elimination Chamber match for the Women's Championship. And last but not least, the Army of Darkness has arrived in the BBL. So we'll see what they can do, whether they can make a difference. If they can beat into the Academy of Sin, RFD, and the rest.
They made the front page, so can't be awful.
So we got a lot going on.
You got a BBL announcement.
You do?
I do.
Go ahead.
Casanova Lane was left off of the pay-per-view, so he is holding his own little soiree.
Well, I hate to tell you this because Hank is about the money. And
hey, listen, don't even pretend like he doesn't make that merch money for you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He felt bad, so we're gonna go ahead and stream that match on our pay-per-view.
Oh gosh.
Well, for those that want to know, catfish, Jesus Christ, I'm talking about. Oh, I think I just regurgitated in my mouth. Sorry. Casanova Lane is holding the first ever, strip club street fight. And you may ask yourself, how is it a street fight if it's in a strip club? But listen, don't worry about those kind of details, okay? You can fight in the street club. He can fight in the back.
I don't think you want to go into the back.
Check it out in front.
Front is way better than the back.
Yes, and for those that want to come down and watch the fight happen, we're gonna illegally stream the Christmas Havoc pay-per-view, so that way we can take some money out of Hank's pocket.
Maybe we'll have it all
right now,
midget wrestlers instead.
Hank doesn't know how it works, but he's got people that can make it work. We're gonna steal your steel and put it on our pay-per-view.
The one thing I can say though,
mean? You're gonna steal our steel, which is yours in the beginning. What the hell are you?
Hey, listen, all I can promise you is 2 things: is that Casanova Lane will be there, and we'll have better lighting than the Catfish Rob house.
and there'll be a street club stripper fight on.
Right, absolutely.
I'm sure all those words were right, just not in the right order.
Danny Yayo is going to be there. You know what I mean?
Handing out party favors.
Right. It's going to be a good time.
Lane store. Lone Star Redneck.
If I show
Vicious
up,
Timothy Clark are going to be.
Yes, special guests.
Christmas Havoc 2 has Ulysses Jedi versus Atticus Black. And actually, if you are a manager of one of those dudes, contact me, please. I don't know who the manager is. We have a hardcore match between War Pig and Pigface. A first blood match, FedEx Bobby Boodle versus Otis Cruiser. And I'm just wondering if Otis is going to bring barbecue sauce.
Arkansas.
But and
Did
then
you just say orphan
That's going to be a
sauce?
violent one for sure.
oh, I'm telling you, I'm still curious about the barbecue sauce. And then, as already mentioned, when we're going to steal the steel and put it on our pay-per-view also, because we're all about the money. Strip club street fight with the Sultan of the Sleaze, Casanova Lane, Lone Star Redneck, and Vicious Timothy Clark.
We're gonna steal your stealing of our stealing.
Exactly, you got it right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
And
can't be strictly now.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Then we have, and I'm going to say it wrong again, Matsa Shura Makas.
Is that a
Go ahead
brown
there.
stain on your chest?
Here, I'll just say it. It's Matsuhara Makashi.
He's taking on a mystery opponent. We don't even know who it is, but the manager of that mystery opponent is Junko Insomia.
Zoom type.
Exactly.
Sounds like Gavin Sins.
Gavin.
And then-
Sin? What the hell?
We have a bloody battle royal.
Oh my god, is that a penis? Oh no, it's Rob.
Oh my God, I haven't even seen the pictures. I don't want to know.
You don't.
I don't want to know.
Nope.
So the bloody battle royal is to celebrate our next year, where we're gonna put more emphasis on a stable competition. We've made it a stable bloody battle royal. In the end, only one guy can win, and if he wins for his entire stable. And I'm not going to go through all the competitors. You can look at there. And on Hardcore Friday, we determined the order of entrance, so you can see the entrance order. The winner gets 30 free matches and I can't see. 150,000 in iMoney. And I know the enemy won, so they'll be the last entrance. And PPA, the pig product, sucked, so they're going to be the first entrance. Then TV Doom title will have Sinister Sean Brutal versus Dire Wolf versus, oh my God, Gavin Rothschild.
Oh damn.
And the champion gets a +3. And then the women's side is Swinezilla versus Edsel Frost. Only
Look at
in
that.
the league in a minute and already got a pay-per-view.
Gosh, she is in demand.
And then the tag championship is Alpha Male XD and the Patriot versus Smooth Criminals. And on the women's side, it's Alice in Chains and Semi Harigar versus Lady Swine and Lady Wildcat Warrior.
Yeah.
The Ghidorah 6-man championship is PPA versus the Masked Bandito, Khan Madigan, and Johnny Mojave versus the Hateable Dinosaurs, who got their entry, and we'll go into that when we go to the BWE stuff. They got their entry as being the top BBL finisher in the Von Erich Classic. And then for all the marbles, the championship, King of Hardcore is the Patriot versus the Masked Bandito versus Alpha Male XD. Now, my question is he going to be thinking about his girl, or is he going to be thinking about the match?
Probably his girl, and he'll screw up.
And then the Queen of Hardcore is Marissa WrestleFest versus Lady Wildcat Warrior.
I'm sorry, Lady Wildcat.
She's got
Our bulletin
that
next. Go ahead. Okay, our bulletin next cycle is going to be huge because we have the end of year awards that are going to be posted in that bulletin. We also have the Hall of Fame, BBL Hall of Fame class of 2022 will be announced, and we're going to leave that as a surprise. I'm not going to announce that tonight. We'll talk about that next cycle when we go over the awards.
So what you're saying is next cycle I got to find something else to do because the BBL is going to be twice as long as what it normally is.
Oh,
Well-
yeah.
Maybe. Take a look at our spring events coming up. You can take it on the bulletin. We have the these are BBL only, Dusty Rhodes Hardcore Classic, the Mayeg Women's Invitational, Orthos Cup Tag Team, and the Cerebus Classic 6-man. We have a lot going on in the BBL, so join us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How about the CWL? Issue 297. Your champions of the gods.
If
Your
we
Wrath
have-
of Zeus champion out of RFD, Thrash. Your Jealousy of Hera champion out of the PPA, Ryan May LaFay. Your Desire of Aphrodite champion out of the Academy of Sin, the bad scene himself, Jackson Thorne.
Boo.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. All the hate. Twice the filling. Your Bloodlust of Ares champion out of the PPA, Mercy LaFay. Okay. Your Power of Poseidon champion out of Bowl, Top Sexy Scott the Driller.
Hey.
Your Wisdom of Athena champion out of Bowl, Crazy Upchuck. Your Wealth of Hades champion out of Bowl, the Flying Wolf, Joe Wolf. Your Fertility of Demeter champion out of Bowl, McDaddy, Neil White, Adamson. The Light of Apollo champion out of the Academy of Sin, Pagan De La Croix. Your Cleverness of Hermes champion out of the PPA, Cersei LaFay.
Yeah.
Your Hunt for Artemis champion out of the Academy of Sin, Kendra Pecadora. Your Ecstasy of Dionysus champion out of Order Ministry, Deacon Leroy. Look, Leroy had an upgrade. Your Protectors of the Underworld champion out of Bold, Jibber Jabber Chosh, Tow Truck Ford, and Crazy Upchuck. Your Heroes of Olympus champion out of Virus, Cash Kent, and out of Toxic, Elias Jensen. Those Who Bring War champion out of Bold, Top Sexy Scott the Driller, the Flying Wolf Joe Wolf, and McDaddy Neil White Adamson. And Those Who Bring a New Day champion out of the Academy of Sin, Kendra Pecadora, Drusilla Pecadora, and Zoe Pecadora. And your Battle Royal winner for 25 free matches, Fabulous Harry Hurt. And I want you all to realize that when I looked at the scores, I'm pretty sure Harry Hurt only threw up a 479
Wow.
and still won the Battle Royal.
Damn. That makes me cry.
A little bit. Makes me cry a lot. Please don't fall on your head, wife. That would be awful.
You know what'll make you cry tears of joy though? How many cards were there in the CWL?
Oh, my damn.
You know what? There were 102. Do you remember how many were in the BBL? I can't remember if he said.
99.
Oh, there's a new champion, a new backbone of the BWE.
Well, 1 week, one cycle does not make the backbone.
I'll take what I can get.
CWL cheated.
I celebrate your victory,
I am.
but
I am
don't
most
count your
certainly am.
cards too soon.
I'm going to count my chickens when they're hatched. If you look at the next page here, out of the Commissioner's Report, top stars of the CWL, there were 24 members that rated 495 or higher. That is amazing.
That is amazing.
And yet we still didn't win top strat of the IWA. We missed it by like 0.005. Things coming up. New commissioner for the CWL. The late BBL member, Izzy Rhodes, has made a new home.
Nice.
Yeah, she's pro BBL, so we know that those things are good.
This match, or this tour coming up, we have the New Year's Brawl, which is our first pay-per-view, and it is going to have 6 battle royals in it, believe it or not, each from their own division. So we're doing tribes a little bit differently this time around. I know it was kind of a stable war, but the nice thing about CWL is there's a lot of stables that only have one member, and there's some free floaters out there. You can take that however you want. But what we're going to do is we took everybody, we divided them up into their own little faction, their own little tribe, and they get to fight for their tribe and to be head of their tribe. So they're not battling just with each other, they're battling others within each other. If that makes any sense. And if it doesn't, that's all right. Get out your thesaurus. Your Gilgamesh and Aikido champion, which will be decided at the pay-per-view. It'll be a 4-way match, and whoever has the highest total is going to bring home the championship. And this is going to be based on a tag team score. So if you do not have a tag team score, you are forfeiting your right to that title. And then, of course, our Achilles champion, Elroy, is going to take on the most dominant factor in the CWL out of the Royal Family of Doom, Thrash. He will defend his title at New Year's Brawl.
God bless the ministry.
If you get a chance, you can look at Tribes and see how it's going to be scored. There is a new scoring system, so we won't have like a high score of 9 for the year, which is awful. So it's going to be based on your main titles from the front page. It'll be based on your television show awards, and it'll be based on commissioner awards. Please, if you get a chance, look at the breakdown. Your main titles on the front page give you a bonus when we're doing the Tribes competition. For example, if you bring home the Jealousy of Hera Championship, your team gets double the points for the televised program. This will be the last tour for this trophy room. We will be setting up a new trophy room starting not this upcoming tour, but the next tour. So this tour will actually have the end of whatever we got from holidays in the trophy room. So remember that, take a picture of it, have your keepsake. If you are in the trophy room, you will be in history forever.
Nice.
Other than that, some love for Pagan. Who doesn't love Pagan De La Croix? Who? I'll tell you who. Mother Dragon. She left. Sissy.
Yeah, things didn't go so well for her. That's why Menacing Minister is leading, and you take a look, and part of Ministry is the Achilles champion. Well, you know what? There's not much more to say when you are the champ.
Jackson Thorne sees a little bit of love from Gavin. Gavin gonna promote him a little bit more. RFD has some nice things to say. If you get a chance, read their trash talk. Faith has joined the CWL, which is nice to see. Who doesn't love a little Faith? Huh? I'm going to tell you who. The Ministry. That's who doesn't love Faith.
Ministry loves the Faith.
I guess Minnie has some words with Fabulous Harry Hurt, and Kendall Shortstacks was there, so was Thrash, and whoever Pete Pollock is. Whichever. It was a great tour in the CWL. I can't complain. We beat BBL. I'm retiring. Period.
I guess CAW.
CAW.
CAW. Caw. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, I love their new page 1.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Tour number 28. Our league champion is Mr. Bam Bam El Futaro from the Academy of Sin, or the new name,
Associates of Rothschild and Sin.
Yes.
Whatever, he's a little bastard.
Oh.
We'll get to that a little bit later. The TV champion from the Virus, Ecstasy. Central Plains champion from the Virus, Miss Infection. East Coast champion from Virus, Miss Krabs. Virus tearing it up, man.
Virus did have a good tour.
Yeah. Great Lakes champion, Eli Hemlock. Mid-Atlantic champion from Virus, Princessana. Northeast champion from Virus, Miss Chemical Valley. Pacific North. Yeah, you ain't lying. Pacific Northwest champion, Malik the Mad.
Oh, you gotta like Malik.
Gotta like him. He's so lovable. Rocky Mountain champion, Justin Baltimore from the BNC. Southeast champion. Yeah. Isaac Hemlock. The Southwest champion, our franchise player from the Order PPA, Mr. El Jefe.
For as much money as that guy's making, he needs to be a little higher on the list.
Yes.
Hey, everybody has an off.
And the West Coast champion, my friend, Montana Lovestone. Associate. Yeah. Then our league tag team champions, El Jefe's crew, El Luchador and El Destructor. Our TV tag champions, the Jerks, Christopher and Kenneth. League 6-man champions, winning 5 free matches, El Jefe and his crew. And the TV 6-man champions, Justin Baltimore, Johnny Jacksonville, and Daniel Detroit. And the winner of the Battle Royal, the league champion, Bam Bam El Futaro. So, not to get too deep into this like it's the BBL or something, but just kind of rolling through here. We had 58 cards this cycle, 21 Battle Royal participants, and we got a big pay-per-view coming up this next cycle. It is a joint pay-per-view with the Wicked Wars League.
Those bastards.
Yes, those bastards. That scumbag Melvin Mayhem. We're gonna teach him a lesson, pretty much. We got El Jefe. I got El Jefe leading the way against their champion. But before we get into that, let me just run through a couple of quick things going on this coming cycle. We get our tag team tournament, the second round to crown the tag team champions will be going down. 2 matches. We got El Jefe's crew of El Destructor and El Luchador taking on Brooke and Chet. So that should be a good match. And then our friends the Chaosins, who I have no idea who manages them, but they've been doing pretty good.
Brooke and Chet and El Jefe. Whoever wins out of El Jefe and Brooke and Chet, that's going to be your tag title winner.
You think they're winning the titles? Well, the United Way. Let me just throw something out there. The United Way, they're 3-0 so far on Fight Club, so they're undefeated as a tag team. So as far as Fight Club matches goes, and these matches are on Fight Club, so we'll see what happens. But those 4 teams. We'll have the final match at the next CAW pay-per-view, the next solo pay-per-view. Besides that, the Big Ten Championship, we only kind of did half a year. Usually we go the whole year, and the goal is to win all 10 of the regional titles. So obviously we didn't make it through, but we had a tie, and same manager, El Jefe. Him and El Luchador tied, so he will get a $7 match deal for free.
There you go.
Damn.
Yeah. And then the point race, since we're kind of running everything down, everything's going to reset this cycle. El Destructor finished number 1. It was pretty close between him and his stablemates, and Chet Christopher kind of snuck up there too at the end. But so there'll be a prize coming for El Destructor for winning that as well.
It says number 5, Brooke Lovestone, 78 TS. Is that more than points?
That's a misspelling there. Somebody left the P off there. So I think Montana was typing it up for me, but she was kind of busy taking some dictation. You know what I'm saying?
You got half that word right.
Sounds like a BM job.
What? No. Ugh.
So,
all I gotta say is El Jefe stuck with Ka when all these other bastards left. Kubaki, whatever the hell his name is. All those bastards left. El Jefe stayed.
Absolutely.
So,
trust me,
the hell with the rest of you.
Yeah, when I walked in and bought this place, I mean, just the flea infested 10 cards, just a real shithole. But with El with Gavin Rothschild promoting El Jefe in the main events, you can see that we're on the way back. We're on the way back up here, and if Kabuki ever decides to grow a pair and come back here, which I doubt he will, but we'll beat his ass.
El Jefe wants his ass. Just to let you know.
Don't ever say that. Don't. No.
Well, okay, it's not in the Rob Radcliffe kind of way.
Right.
Whoa.
Right. We're not talking about dimming the lights, right?
No, we're talking about the bright lights in Madison Square Garden.
There you go.
That's me. That's me.
So we got 2 series going on. We got 2 best of 5s going. We got Malik the Mad against Apache Slade. Malik is up 2-0. That next match will be this coming cycle. And then the other one is El Luchador versus Bam Bam, and Bam Bam's jumped into a 2-1 lead on that one.
Yeah, that won't last.
So what's going to happen is not this coming cycle, but the following cycle we'll have the 4th match, and if El Luchador ties it up, then they'll settle a 5th match at the pay-per-view. So yeah, I got a couple new signees. I got Mr. Hard Rock Horton, who was in the AWL, LSL. He's held a lot of titles over there, and Jesus. And we got
Jolton Jake Gerard.
Yes, Jolton Jake Gerard, a kickboxing champion. Yeah, both of them had a nice debut, and looking for big things from them. So,
big things popping, little things stopping.
Yes. So, let's go back to that CAW versus WWL pay-per-view here. So as you can see on our nice, beautiful looking poster here, we got a few matches. We got a couple 6-man tag matches. We got Johnny Jacksonville, Daniel Detroit, and Justin Baltimore taking on WWL's Tuesday Doom, Monday Recuperator, and Stretch Marks. I'm pretty confident our guys are going to win that one. And then the Chaosins, they're going to be taking on the Brick City Brawlers from the WWL. Couple tag matches. We got the Jerks representing us taking on the Monsters Ball, Cousin Critter, and Belchin Saginaw Sasquatch. What the hell? Those sounds like Catfish Rob kind of people right there. And then and we send in our other tag team, El Luchador and El Destructor are taking on Heart and Soul, Christian Michaels and the Jazz Man. I mean, come on, really?
What's he gonna do? Hit you with a tuba?
Yeah, I guess gonna play the jazz flute. Malik the Mad is taking on Hal Uranus. Dark Tide is taking on Kamikaze Kabuki Dragon. Brooke Lovestone is taking on Esmeralda Diamond Diaz. Miss Chemical Valley, who has the next shot against El Jefe for the CAW World title, she's taking on Alice Madness.
We're not sure she's a real woman.
Yeah,
Hi.
I'm sure there'll be some form of testing. And then we got the 2 champs duking it out here from the CAW. El Jefe taking on the WWL's champion Phantom Striker.
Yeah,
and then
gonna learn his place.
Yes, I like it. And then we got our
War Game.
Yes, our War Games match. Sebastian Kane appointed Mr. Chet Christopher as the captain of the team, but we got a stellar team here.
Other than the captain.
Oh, come on now. We got
the rest of the
Chet
team is
Christopher.
awesome. The captain, I think he's kind of a weak competitor. Anyway, go on.
Well, anyways, we got Yepers McGee, we got Princess Anna, we got the brother tandem of Eldridge Sparrow and Waylon Hernshaw Gray. And they'll be taken on from the WWL Agent Naive, La Guerrera Muerta, Holly Danger, Malachi King, and Tommy Gravestone. And then I don't know how this is going to work, but in the main event, I mean, Melvin wants to duke it out with me. I mean, come on, Melvin. I hold a title in the BBL. I mean, obviously, the competition's a little low, but at the same time, I mean, look at this guy. I'm gonna take my little handful of cash there and smack him in the face with it. And CAW. I'm gonna predict right now. Let's take a look. How many matches we got here? We got 1, 2. Like 11, 12 matches. I say we take 8 of them at least.
What?
Hey, Gavin.
What's up?
You were taking on BBL Prestige here. You better fucking win.
I'm gonna trust me. I'm gonna win. Look at Mayhem. The guy can't even find a pair of glasses. They have the same color lenses. I mean, come on, man.
Are we supposed to go over that league too, or no?
The WWL. We can go over the champs, but with it being off the grid, I don't think we can really go over too much with.
Okay, just the champion.
But yeah, I was done, by the way, Tim. CAW. Yep, we're done. That's it.
Oh wait, no, I was just
God bless America.
asking. You can keep going.
BBL. Hey, listen, BBL never gets the cutoff, but they're giving me the time cue, so.
No, you can say whatever you need to, really.
I'm just kidding. Listen, lots of great.
I was just making sure.
Yes. Hey, listen. As Tim backpedals, we're just gonna say this: the CAW trash talk. The CAW trash talk is awesome. So get in there, check that out. We got Traces going after Montana. Montana, she's got some kind of shady deal going on with who we think is Mayhem. I mean, but there's lots of crazy stuff going in there. So make sure you go in there and read the trash talk, and feel free to come try out the CAW and get in here and trash talk with some of the best here.
Yeah, straight.
You won't be sorry. That's for sure. Well, you may be sorry, but that's on you.
All right, get the hook.
Only if you're AOS.
Get the hook. He's giving you the cut it off sign.
Go home.
You only had 51 cards. You're still talking.
All right. What could you possibly be talking about still? All right, Wicked Wars League number 31. We got. Look at Melvin on the cover. I changed this game forever. The gold standard. The first and only uncensored league. Not bad. Look at that. I like it. All right, so our Crest of Chaos champion is Generation Y Millennial. Our Twisted Carnage champion from Virus is Mary Juana. Smoldering Sorrow champion from Virus.
Oh my God.
Heartbreaker Rump Shaker. That might be one of my favorite new names right there.
Watch out for Casanova.
I was gonna say, that sounds like, if that's a chick, that might be Casanova's dream girl right there. Heartbreaker Rump Shaker. Nice. Court of Torment champion. The treacherous MJ, the treacherous one. The Belt of Subtlety champion, Mr. MJ, the Bingo Slayer.
Yeah, nobody likes bingo.
Yeah. Ending Misery champion, A-Game, Derek Ace from Virus in the BCB. The Girdle of the Berserk champion, the Speckled Monster.
What do you think the Speckled Monster is?
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of Virus, though.
A lot of Virus.
Infernal Vengeance champion, the Belching Saginaw Sasquatch. And the Gun Belt of Hell champion, the Saskatoon Psychopath Dick Darren. Chain of Echoes champion, Eddie Sweet Swagga Mendoza. The Shattered Bloodlust champion, Daddy's Girl number 3. Now, Melvin will have to correct me on this, but I believe Daddy's Girls all belong to Hal Uranus, maybe? I think.
Uranus?
Maybe? I don't know. It's been a while, but something like that. Speaking of Hal, though, the Whispered Agony champion from the Battle Royal, Mr. Hal Uranus. And then the Band of Distant Wars champion, Nick Jackson and Matt Jackson. The Band of Distant Wars TV champion, Happy J and Daddy Rip. And then the Circle of Sanity champions from Virus and the Cure, Death Dealer Duke, Death Dealer Dutch, and Raslin Reinhold Rasputin.
Good Lord, that's a lot of.
That's a lot of virus, man. Circle of Sanity TV champions from the SOS, and is it I? The Corona.
Ayatollah.
Yeah. Tirfosa? Sure. And Frey Riots. And then the Battle Royal winner, also the league champ. Oh, look at his record, man. 112-0-1.
Damn.
Pretty impressive. Generation Y Millennial. And just kind of going through here, like I said, we can't really talk about the trash talk because it's kind of all off the grid. But 78 cards, that's good.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Nice.
And looks like a pretty
Not
decent.
giving that guy his first loss,
Ooh, nice.
even though I'm not high enough for World Battle Cup. Still,
I would just
Yes.
say that Virus might want to take a back step. I think Order's going to make a presentation in the next couple cycles in
There you go.
BWL.
And I think the only thing that we can speak on as far as the WWL goes is they are now officially part of the BWE.
And then
Yes.
Brad goes
Welcome.
well deserved spot.
The crowd goes wild and Catfish Rob descends into madness.
So
Yes,
a couple BWE things. The death match.
Trapper Jesse Blue won the death match women's side.
Lady Swine was number 2, and Christy Boo Boom was number 3.
Hank's gonna end up in that padded cell next to Rob, man.
Yeah.
On the men's side,
They'll be sure.
Louis Ratcliffe
to each
is
other.
gonna fight B.A. Fox for the number 1 in the men's side. With
Yay!
You mean B.A. Fox? You mean Louis beat El
Wow.
Jefe?
yes, Louis beat El Jefe, and B.A. Fox beat Inchai. So Louis Fox and B.A. Fox are gonna compete for the championship.
Louis Fox, you say?
And then Inchai and El Jefe are going to fight for number 3. And then
You're
for
gonna
the
feel
Von
bad
Erich.
You're going to feel bad when CAW's number 1 prize money getter is going to get beat down by a mall cop.
Well, just for CAW, the Von Erich Classic was
okay, take your
won
time.
by LFA and crew. So we will send out the official email the next few days so that you guys can get your winners.
BWE's going to be a big 2023. You'd be surprised.
One more shout out. I'm full of shout outs this week. To Melvin for some of his graphics and some of his change for our bulletins,
Yeah, we got
especially BBL.
folks.
We all got changes. You'll see them when they show up.
But a shout out for Melvin.
Yeah, shout out to Melvin Mayhem.
Way to go, Melvin.
Another evil genius to add to our group.
You can't shout out to him until he loses to CAW, though.
I mean, he's gonna lose to CAW. Make no mistake.
Of course he is.
Well, welcome. Welcome to the
Talk about
BWE,
the
but
genius.
LFA and crew are going to make sure that happens.
absolutely.
I do believe that's it, right?
On that note,
Yeah, you
Anybody
have
else?
to end now.
Yeah, we got We'll see you.
This is an NC-17 mess. Yeah.
No, I feel ready to
Too much nastiness going on now. Okay, bye.